Next up, we have Gerardo Mares from the City of Milwaukee Police Department. He's going to share with us information on crime data in the city. You ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Gerardo Mares, and I am a crime analyst with the Milwaukee Police Department. And today I will be talking to you about how to utilize crime data to identify burglary patterns using the near-repeat victimization theory. Before I begin, I would like to introduce part of the MPD's mission statement, which states that we commit to reducing the levels of crime, fear, and disorder through community-based, problem-oriented, and data-driven policing, as stated by Chief Flynn.
Just speak up a little
Yes.
bit.
So the objective of the presentation is to show you how to incorporate data, research, and technology to implement data-driven, problem-oriented initiatives in relation to burglaries. Repeat victimization, in simple terms, are targets that are victimized multiple times. Near-repeat victimization are those targets that are victimized within close proximity. And so what the research shows is that after an initial burglary incident occurs, the likelihood of another occurring at the same location or near that location is significantly higher. There's been various research conducted on this theory and implemented by various police departments internationally. A lot of it has been conducted in Europe, Australia, and also here in the United States, but recently in South America as well. In terms of the burglaries that we see here in Milwaukee, 68% on average are residential. In 2010, NIJ published that 74% were also residential in the United States. We also incorporate a geospatial component using ArcGIS mapping software, and this is in order for us to analyze the data spatially in order to understand how crime is related to our surroundings. We implement a tool called the Near Repeat Calculator, and this tool was published by Temple University. And what the tool does, it examines the relationship between time and place, and in this case we're going to talk about burglaries. There are several parameters that are specified. The first is to assign an XY coordinate and the date of each incident in the data set. And then we also specify 3 spatial bandwidths, one at 600 feet, 1,200 feet, and 1,800 feet. And this is according to the research, as well as 660 feet is a standard block size here in the United States. In addition, we also specify 3 temporal bands, one at 0 to 7 days, 8 to 14 days, and 15 to 21 days from an initial incident to test the near repeat calculator, again, the relationship between time and place of an incident. The data set that I used for this analysis was full years 2015 and 2016 burglary data for residential, business, and garage, and we're testing this at the strongest possible statistical significance that the system provides us with. And the results show that there was a statistical significance in all of the data sets. The strongest relationship was between 1 to 600 feet and 0 to 7 days from an initial incident. And so what that means is that after an incident occurs, the chance of another occurring within the same space-time vicinity is about 89% greater in 2015's data and 72% greater in 2016. That's only for residential burglaries. Garage are actually significantly higher. We then look at the near repeat pairs that the system provides us with based on the near repeat calculator. We map those out using ArcGIS mapping software so that we can see those spatially on the map. And here is an example of how those near repeat burglary patterns will look like using the 600 and the 1,200 foot buffers around those incidents that were a match. Here's another example of where 54 distinct burglary incidents occurred in this vicinity. 53 of the 54 were residential, and 49 of them did occur within 7 days of the originator. And so that is just the first step at analyzing the relationship between the two. So there will be an in-depth analysis of other factors to understand that relationship a lot better. Some of it is temporal. We can control for seasonality and then look at other intelligence information that's gathered. And lastly, we utilize this information to help us implement proactive policing and crime prevention strategies involving the community and also developing strategic operational plans for deployments and allocation of resources.
Thank you.